Assalamu alaikum students, this is Muhammad Ismail, your economics teacher. Today we are going to resume with a new concept under the same unit, basic economic problems. The topic is opportunity cost. So let's see what it is about. Opportunity cost is the cost of next best alternative forgone. It means that if we are going to choose between the alternative use of resources, so then at a time, we can only select one use of a certain resource and not the others. It means we need to give up all others for the sake of one option or one alternative which we will select. For example, if we are going to toss a coin, so at a time we can only ask for head or a tail. We can't claim both. Further, choosing one use will always mean giving up the opportunity to use resources in another way. The loss of goods and services they might have produced instead. Like we can take another illustration, which is that if on a certain Saturday evening you plan to work for your economics assignment and at the same time your family is planning to go for a movie. So, if you prefer to stay home to do your economics assignment, it means the opportunity of being with the family to watch a movie will be forgone. Another illustration can be that if you plan to play a soccer match on Sunday early morning, or at the same time, if you plan to or you happen to sleep longer hours on the same Sunday morning, so then it means the opportunity cost of sleeping late on a Sunday morning will be the soccer match missed. Let's take another numerical example. A person invests $10,000 in a stock which could have earned interest by leaving $10,000 in the bank account. Instead, opportunity cost of decision or of making a decision to invest in stock is the value of the potential interest. It means if we are going to put it into stock, so that time we cannot earn interest given by the bank. And if we are going to it put the same 10,000 bucks into the bank account, then we can earn the interest, but we cannot earn the return on the stocks or the capital appreciation of the stocks. Further, the opportunity cost influences the decision making. For example, how decisions are made by consumers, workers, producers, and governments when allocating their resources. Now, suppose as a consumer, if you want to buy or you are at a certain shopping place or a shopping center to purchase certain commodities, so at that time you might have limited money. And with the help of that limited money, you won't be able to buy all what you want to. It means you will have to make a choice. And whenever you are going to make a choice, it means you are going to select a certain alternative use of the limited money which you have rather than all what you want to buy. So it means you will have to forego certain things which you can't afford to buy. Then workers. No, mostly workers, they either prefer to work or they prefer to take leisure or mean they try to take rest. So if a worker prefers to work, so it means the worker will have to forego the leisure. That means there is always a choice for a worker between work and leisure. Then producers. Now, if producers they want to produce more, so then they will have to lease or they will have to use more economic resources. So if they are going to use more economic resources, then they will have to make a choice between what they were doing before and what they are going to do now. Suppose if there is a warehouse with a certain producer where there it can stock its inventories. So if they plan to produce more, so then that warehouse can become, or that given capacity can be fulfilled or can be uh, cannot be any useful. Why? Because they are going to produce more, and which is beyond the capacity of the same warehouse. So it means they will have to go for another warehouse. So it means they will have to spend more on leasing. Or suppose if the firm they are going to make a choice between capital intensive production or labor intensive production. So at a time, the firm will either go with capital intensive or labor intensive. So it means the opportunity cost of being capital intensive will be the labor, and being labor intensive will be the capital. And similarly, the governments, they do have to make choices, and when they make choices, they will have to suffer from opportunity cost concept. How? Now, for example, the government has the task of providing social goods such as merit goods, such as public goods, etc. So when the government is to decide either to provide more of the social goods or the government is to take care of inflation or unemployment. So it means if the government is going to take care of macroeconomic problems more, then the opportunity cost will be social goods production foregone. And if the government is going to go for the production of social goods, so then the government cannot go for the addressing of macroeconomic problems of unemployment or inflation. So, students, this is your opportunity cost. Before starting the next topic, which is based on production possibility frontier, which is actually another demonstration for the use of opportunity cost and the choice making and the use of scarce resources. So, until this, you are requested to go through, listen listen and watch the video, and then go through your text or the study notes which has been already given to you. So in this way, if you have any problem, you are welcome to ask through WhatsApp or through my email address, which is mismail345 at hotmail.com. Allah Hafiz.